Well, I just dropped off real quick there. You can catch us at 4 to 6 p.m. on Saturdays. I'm in the studio with my other elder and pastor at Apologia Church. His name is the Bear, Luke Pearson.
What's up?
And we're also with Joy Temby here.
Hello.
Well, again, 4 to 6 p.m. on Saturdays, you can catch us and also catch the back episodes at apologiaradio.com. Here's the deal. We were trying to squeeze into this one little episode. We were stealing the episode from Tom. We're trying to squeeze in sort of a little flavor of Apologia Radio. So we were trying to do a prank call, some theologically rich stuff, and so we're going to give it a shot again. And if it doesn't work live here on the air, you can listen into the you can listen into the show on the weekends and listen to the past episodes of us prank calling Christian bookstores, other pastors. We like to have fun, and again, we have serious moments of well-known theologians and scholars and scientists on, but we would like to have a good time, and so make the show something enjoyable to listen to. So here we go. I'm going to call Duncan as a character, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. I'm not calling as Jeff Durbin. I'm calling as Leroy.
Oh, no.
So here we go. I'm going to get myself ready here. Okay, here we go. Okay, and yes, Luke, turn around. Shut your mouth. Don't talk to me. Here we go. Pastor.
Duncan speaking.
Hey, Pastor Duncan.
Yeah.
Pastor Duncan, it's Leroy.
Sorry?
It's Leroy that ran the deal. Tell you I'm calling you.
Yeah.
Pastor, this is Leroy Hubbard from Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church.
Oh, okay.
How you doing there?
Good, man. Yourself?
I do well, doing real well. Sorry it took so long to get back to you, Pastor Duncan.
It's okay.
You linked up with that Vision, Arizona, correct?
Yeah.
Tell me about yourself, Pastor Duncan. You got quite a little accent there. What's that from?
It's from Australia originally, man.
From where?
Australia.
I would have guessed maybe New Zealand. That's a joke, Pastor. That's a joke. Tell me why you want to link up with the Vision?
With Vision, Arizona?
Yes, sir.
Well, I've been at Church of Celebration for 5 years now, which is the Vision, Arizona Church. And,
Pastor, let's cut to the chase for a moment now. What is your doctrine?
What is my doctrine? What part of my doctrine are you asking about?
You're Baptist by nature or what?
Baptist by nature. I'm a follower of Christ by nature, I think.
Right.
So, do I believe that baptism is for a person who professes a faith in Christ and therefore, and it's full immersion? Yeah, I guess so.
That's what I was going to, Pastor. I'm going to ask you that. Is, again, this is Zion Missionary Baptist Church, and we want to help support your work there in Austria. And so, what we're doing is asking the doctrinal questions because we want to serve you. Randy had to find things to say about you. So, Pastor, again, this is Leroy and I had to ask you. We want to ask you about if you tinkle, pour, or dunk. That's a joke. Pastor Duncan, I'm just joking with you.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Yeah, I mean, I would say dunk. I think the nice thing about Australia is there's plenty of water everywhere, and so I'd have baptism as a celebration, and I'd dunk folks.
Well, when are you planning going on out there, Duncan?
We fly.
Have you ever been to Australia?
Yeah, I mean, I lived there 26 years before I moved out here, so.
Pastor, what kind of what are you? Are you a young man? Are you an old man? What kind of state are you in? What kind of shape?
I'm 33 years old, and I'd say I'm in fighting fit shape. I had a tournament for jiu-jitsu 2 weeks ago.
You do it what now?
Brazilian jiu-jitsu, the mixed martial arts.
That's amazing, Pastor. I'm also into this wrestling. Maybe we'll do this. My name again is Pastor Leroy.
Yeah.
From Missionary Baptist Church. Maybe perhaps for the funding for your church, you and I could wrestle for it. That's a joke, Pastor. That's a joke, Pastor. Pastor Duncan, listen, I'm what some people might refer to as a big man. I got a bit of a jiggle neck. That's a joke, Pastor. What translation of the scriptures, Duncan, do you use?
What translation?
Yes, sir.
Typically, I preach from only because all my memory verses are in it NIV, but usually I study and preach more these days ESV.
ESV?
So, yeah.
I would have figured maybe you used the ASV.
The American Standard Version?
No, the Australian Standard Version, Pastor. That's just Leroy, and that's a joke. Pastor, listen, Pastor Duncan, I wanna ask you a bit more in the future about with the other elder clan at my church. What type of church government you believe in?
Well, I guess I'm typically
you follow the Moses model. You part in the Red Sea and all the people of Israel following you through it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is it Jebediah who splits it up and says you got leaders of? No, listen. Primarily, I'd say kind of elder driven. So elders and deacons. I think elders.
Well, you're only 33 years old to call yourself an elder. I beg to differ, Pastor Duncan. That's a joke, Pastor. Listen, I gotta go evangelize or fossilize. All right, Pastor. I'll call you back. Evangelize or fossilize. That's a joke, Pastor. That's a joke.
I love it.
It worked. It worked.
Oh, Duncan.
Wow.
I love Duncan.
I can't believe it actually worked.
I told you it would.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was legitimately amazing.
He's probably like, what has just happened?
That's just incredible. I can't believe we actually got him.
It seemed like he really enjoyed that, though.
It did.
He wishes that you were a real person.
And listen.
Maybe let's just never tell him.
No.
You can just always be this character.
I wanted so badly to go over the top with Leroy, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I had stuff written down here I was going to say to him. Like I was going to say, Pastor's Leroy Hubbard, Pastor, and I know my body, the temple, the Holy Spirit. And I'm trying to watch what I eat, and so I only order out the dollar menu at the McDonald's. That's a joke, Pastor. That's a joke. But I knew that was over the top. Wouldn't have worked.
Oh man! So how are we going to let them know?
I don't know. I don't think let it happen.
Yep.
Let's just let it happen. Mm-hmm. And so, Duncan. Gotcha. I was completely skeptical. I did not think that was going to work. So now this is perfect. Everyone got to get a little flavor of Apologia Radio, what we like to do. We like to listen. I think a lack of a sense of humor shows a lack of intelligence. So, yeah. So we like to have fun and enjoy life. I think it should be full of joy. And so Duncan's a good friend of ours. He's a hilarious dude.
Yeah.
You didn't get that just now.
No, he actually held back a little bit.
Yeah, Duncan is hilarious. Like you will laugh like every minute you're with the guy. He is hilarious. He was completely serious there.
Yeah,
so I want to thank Randy Deal from Vision, Arizona. For hooking us up, like calling ahead of time and like setting this whole thing up so he thought someone was really calling to support him.
Yeah.
Apologize. We don't have any money to give to Duncan.
No, he's probably all upset because he's like, whoa, I thought this guy was going to help me
give him
out.
like $1.
He's at home right now with his wife thinking, that was the strangest phone call. I don't want to plan a church anymore.
Should I guess
Have you ever been to Australia? He said he was from Australia.
I know.
I like your
he has an
your ASV. That was good. That was clever.
Yeah, Joy hooked me up with that one before he started. I was thinking this was good stuff to do. Go ahead.
I guess I should tell my story of Duncan real quick so people know how funny he normally is.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So Jeff and I saw him a couple weeks ago now, and he came up to me totally serious and says, "Whenever I see you and Jeff, I think of two precious unicorns." That's Duncan. That's how, and you didn't get that from the phone call.
You obviously didn't hear the undercurrent of unicorn in your voice.
I want you guys to hear, so we have limited time here. We have a 2-hour show normally for us, but this is Tom's show, so we're just busting out the hour show we can. I want you guys to hear me talking to a friend of mine I've known for over 10 years at the temple. He's LDS. I'm going to let you hear a funny part of the clip of us being at the temple.
No thanks, Paul. I disagree. That's why it just shows that Mormonism collapses. It hasn't restored prophets and apostles to the church because a biblical prophet you wouldn't do that with. I'm willing to bet if I handed you a copy of Luke.
You talk so fast.
Okay, I'm willing to bet if I handed you a copy of, let's say, one of Paul's writings.
Slow down?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you know about the fallacy of fast talking?
I might because I had some yerba mate before I came. It's a tea.
Are you on caffeine or some Or are you hyperactive?
No. I'm just excited to talk to you.
What is your thing that... See, this is the thing, is that you overwhelm people. You are into karate and into fast talking. Do you drink 20 cups of coffee a day?
Actually, I don't drink coffee.
What are you on? Are you on some kind of medication or amphetamines or something?
No, Stephen. No.
What do you take?
Stephen, when you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it honestly, and I'm going to give you the scriptures.
I mean, you are just overwhelming.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go as slow as possible because I love you.
No, but
okay,
I
Stephen,
feel like
your point has been made.
I feel like I'm in a karate tournament, and I don't even have a belt. I'm holding.
You have a black belt on.
No, I don't.
That's a black belt, Stephen.
Yeah, the color is black, but I'm holding up my pants with one hand, and you are, I don't know how many degrees black belt.
5. I have 5 black
I'm
belts.
Unmatched. You are a rocket scientist theologian.
No. I'm not. I just love you. I love you, and listen, I care. And so when you ask me a question, I want to answer it, and I'm going to answer it fully and faithfully. I don't think that it's genuine.
Not in your tract. You don't answer anything fully. You take sound bites from Brigham Young.
Yeah.
And he said his volume, Journal of Discourses, is what, like 2 feet or 3 feet wide?
It's big.
It's big.
Yeah.
And in your tract is like 1 page, front and back.
Well, yeah, because I have to hand out thousands. I don't have books to hand out, Stephen. So look, Stephen, look what you're doing.
Anything that he said positive, you totally leave out.
Because
like
how much poison does it take to kill you, Stephen?
Oh, like freedomfromreligion.org would argue the same thing.
Stephen.
And they take only the foul things that they can figure out from the Bible, and they say Christianity will poison you.
Well, if I could answer the point that we were on, what I was showing you was that a biblical prophet, I'm not allowed to disagree with the biblical prophet's revelation from God. What you're doing is you're claiming as your foundation that we stand on the biblical view of prophets, we have them restored to our church. Yes. But then when I press you on something that your biblical, quote-unquote biblical prophet said, you say, I reject that. He says you're damned.
Well, what about Thomas?
There's a little sampling of the caffeinated Jeff Durbin Black Belt Ninja.
What are you on, Jeff?
Amphetamines?
Seriously.
ApologiaRadio.com. Hit us up Saturdays 4 to 6 p.m. We'll catch you after the break.
Apologia Radio. We'll be right back. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
This is the gospel heard around the world. Apologia Radio, filling in for Tom. His Koinonia show has been taken over and hijacked by Apologia Radio. This is Koinonia today with Pastor Jeff Durbin, Luke Pearson, and Joy Temby. You've been listening in, and you can catch us at apologiaradio.com. You can also go and listen to us 4 to 6 p.m. Saturdays right here on 1360 KPXQ. Want to give you a quick recommendation for the week. Want to start doing this for our listeners. Head on over to AmericanVision.com. They have a new video out it's coming out May 1st or so, but you can get a copy of it ahead of time and get a little discount on it. It's Answering a Fool. It's with Cy Ten Bruggencate. It's how to do biblical apologetics. Psalm 14 is where it comes from. And Luke, quick comment you want to give for the show?
I love compologetics.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
I like to, on our show, I like to share comments that people have left us on iTunes, and this is a very good one, so I think I'll share it just to give you guys a taste of what we do. So the subject is...
How many stars is it, first of all?
Oh, it's 5.
5 stars,
We
baby.
have
26
5-star ratings.
Whoop, whoop.
And the subject is, your beard is so loud. Clearly that's referring to me and not Jeff.
Oh, no.
It's by Puritan Apocalypse. That's a great name. It says, love the show. Discovered you guys through Kitty Cat. That's Jeff, by the way. Like all of my anti-papal comments on Facebook, so I know you were legit. Everything you mentioned makes me think you stole my diary. I hope to join you on the battlefield sometime. Being as I am a West Valley guy, keep it up. Praying for you 3.
Right on.
Thank you, Puritan Apocalypse.
What did you say about my beard?
Well, your beard's not very loud. It's there.
Luke? Why on this show do you do this to me? It's not even our regular time period. In front of like the drive time hour, you're just going to be.
Well, you know what? Grow your.
But my beard's loud.
Someone else had something to say for you just there. Pastor
Grow your
Luke.
beard, Jeff, and you guys can have a loudness competition.
I want to tell you guys real fast. The Joy. This is some chill music, by the way.
I know.
I'm-
With Schmeagles, it's kind
falling
of weird.
asleep.
I'm easing out of the show with Tom Brown. Yeah. This has been Tom Brown's show. Welcome to Koinonia. Yeah. Joy has a spirit beard. That's all I wanted to say. She has a spirit beard. This is Jeff Durbin, Luke Pearson, Joy Timmy. ApologiaRadio.com. Saturdays 4 to 6 p.m. Thanks, Tom.